All right, and SodaStream has finally stepped up their game, and I think they're trying to rival the Ninja Thirsty. But let's unbox this new machine that is technically unreleased to the public. And I think this is going to be the first video on YouTube with this machine. So let's go ahead, we're going to unbox it, do a first look, and we'll do a couple videos on this. But on this video alone, we're just doing an unboxing and a first look and seeing what's in this bad boy. So let's get into it. This is the SodaStream Fountain. Now, this is something that I think is going to be a rival to the Ninja Thirsty, which honestly, I am very shocked about 2026 because the Ninja Thirsty actually got a revamp too. If you don't know, I have the Ninja Thirsty on display over here, but they changed it up, and I think I'll eventually have to get one of those too. But let's focus on this SodaStream Fountain first, and I'm hoping that I am the first person on YouTube to unbox this. Technically, it was very hard to find, very hard to get, but I always kept seeing SodaStream had a new machine coming out, and honestly, I went a little deep diving, a little research, had a little AI help me, and I found one. So the box is in a box, and let's look at this. Okay, SodaStream Fountain in a gigantic box, way bigger than any machine that I have. This is the SodaStream E-Terra. To put in perspective, this is a 16 ounce of Mountain Dew, and then this is a can of Dr. Pepper. So we have a gigantic box. Hopefully the machine isn't this big, but we're about to find out. Let me put all these to the side real quick. We will do a comparison on size of the machine in this video, just because, well, they're right there and we can do it. The only machine I don't have down here is the Drink Mate. That's because it's upstairs. But let's get into the unboxing. I am very, very excited for this, and let's get into it. So, should be a very simple unboxing experience. This is using the Quick Connect system, which is their pretty much proprietary system. First things first, we have a user guide. It's probably gonna have a whole bunch of instructions, which it does. Making your drink, user manual. Wonder if they have a section where they have all their flavors. They don't, but they have like a little, hey, this is how much you can save, and let's put that to the side. So the first things first in this box that I'm pulling out is they give you a Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now, I already have a Pepsi cherry cream soda in the refrigerator that I will probably hook up. And one thing I will say, I was wondering why they changed the bottles. I was wondering why they didn't have any type of measuring cup. And now I understand, is they want everyone to have a SodaStream Fountain and use these bottles. Has some cardboard here, we'll throw that to the side. Have this Quick Connect 60-liter CO2 bottle. This is a Flavor Connect cap, and you get 2 of them. So I guess in your refrigerator you can have 2 of these on hand ready to go in the bottles. And you just screw these onto these bottles, and that's how you get your flavor into your drink. So the moment that everyone, including myself, has been waiting for. Here it is. The SodaStream Fountain. Okay. I like the design that they went with. So they went with something that's very compact. They tried to compact everything into a small space. That way you don't take up tons of real estate if you're putting this on your countertop, which I may have to do. So instead of going this way, they went up and down. So let's go ahead, get a E-Terra and put it in perspective. So here's your E-Terra. Here is your SodaStream Fountain. They're essentially the same height, but the SodaStream Fountain does take up a little more real estate. So the SodaStream E-Terra is pretty much this real estate here, and then this side part here is all added on, which also, if we do a side comparison, you can see the SodaStream Fountain is slightly more real estate on the back. So it takes up a little more space than what a regular SodaStream would do. If we compare it to the art I think definitely takes up a lot less space than what the SodaStream Fountain would do. And it does. I think this is by far one of SodaStream's smallest machines out there, the art. And then if we really want to compare it to its competitor, we will go ahead and pull out the Ninja Thirsti. So this is a side-by-side comparison of the Ninja Thirsti compared to the SodaStream Fountain. And the SodaStream Fountain is definitely bigger than the Ninja Thirsti. Now the Ninja Thirsti would have a tall tower that goes off to the side here. And I think if you include the tower, which is over here, then technically they take up the same width. The SodaStream Fountain is a little taller. Weight-wise, I would say they're roughly the same exact weight. Now understand that this is the Ninja Thirsti version 1.0. They do have a second version coming out, and eventually I will get that as well. But let's just look at this. You might be wondering, where's the bottle? No bottle with this. This is going to be your single serve machine. So this is going to be your glass, your cup. It goes right here. You have your drip tray. I will bring out right here. And that's where your cup is going to be on. It is also removable, so you can wash everything out in case you have some spillage happening. To connect this, it's as simple as pushing it in like that. You're good to go. So you might be wondering, well, what all do we have included in this? Well, included, since this is a single serve machine, we have a water tank. Now you're going to fill this tank up with some filtered water if possible. Make it as cold as you can make it. If you don't have extremely cold water, just fill this thing up with ice and you should be good to go to use it. And that's probably what I'm going to do. Now I do like this design better than the Ninja Thirsti's design because it's just more flat. So you can store this much easier than that big round tank that Ninja Thirsti has. And I really like this a lot. And it tells you, it has some marks on here. So it has an S, an M, and an L, and it just keeps doing that. So overall you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 6 dash lines. So technically you could have 6 small drinks out of 1 container. You could have 3 mediums and then 2 larges. So I would probably just keep this full at all times inside the refrigerator. Now the only thing that I didn't like when it came to the Ninja Thirsti is the fact that if you really wanted to drink, you would always have to go to your refrigerator, fill this up, or if it's already full, you'd have to put it on the machine, and you have to start the machine, and then you'd have to wait, and then etc., etc. The time restraints on the Ninja Thirsti is something that I didn't like, and we're going to test that out in another video with the SodaStream Fountain. Now, you might be wondering, what all do we have up front? So up front here is going to be our flavor intensity. So we have anywhere from 0 to a 4, and then you have B. So I don't know if you can see this too well, but this turns around. So 0 would be 0 flavor. 1 is your least, 2, 3, 4, and then you have B. B stands for boost. Now when you do the boost, it's just going to have syrup coming out, no sparkling water at all. And you have a button on top that you can use. I think this activates the boost. So you would just press down on the button, and if you had it on B, it would shoot out syrup for you. Now we have four different CO2 levels. The very bottom one here is going to be still water. Then you have your least, medium, and most carbon dioxide that you can have, CO2, into the drink. Now, up here you have small, medium, large size. So you would pick each time what CO2 you want and what size drink you want. So that would be one thing that you'd want to do. And if I'm wondering if, yeah, okay. So you have little spots down here. So at the very bottom, we have where your large drink would be. Up here, you would put a medium-sized drink, and then at your very top, you would have your small drink. So their small is going to be 8 ounces, their medium is a 16 ounce, and the large is a 24 ounce. So I'm going to go ahead and take out these SodaStream caps, flavor connection cap, and here it is. So go ahead and we'll put the straw on and shove up in there, and then you would scoot it over to right here. So the flavor is going to come out separately right here. It's going to come out here. Your water is going to come out here and go down, and your flavor bottle would be right here. So it would just be right inside, and you can close that up. So this must be just for storage, I would say. And if you're not using it, you would just clean it out and then throw this on. The only last place I really have to show to you would be the gas connection, which would go right in here, which is you would pull out the lever, put the bottle in, push down, and be good to go. So other than that, let me know what you think. I will have many videos coming out with this thing in a very short period of time. Like I said, I think I'm the first person on YouTube besides SodaStream to have a video of this. Now you might be wondering, what is the cost? The cost is between $189 and $199. And I would say the machine itself is probably worth around $150-ish, I would say, because they include the CO2, which a brand new bottle of this is usually around $30-$35, and they also have the little drink mix, which if you go to their website, they're anywhere between $5 and $8 depending on if they have a sale or not. So you have roughly $30 to $45 right here, and then you have the rest into the machine. So let me know in the comments below, are you very excited for the SodaStream Fountain? Is it kind of a letdown? Do you think it is worth it, or do you think it's just another kind of, it's a luxury, but you really don't need it machine. Let me know. Also, make sure you subscribe if you want to see more videos on the SodaStream Fountain. I'm going to go ahead and start washing everything up and making sure it's ready to go so I can shoot the next video and let you know what it's like. But other than that, I'll see you next time. Take care of yourself, and bye-bye for now.